I always considered my small townhouse at the end of Blackbird Lane a refuge from the cacophonies of city life. The isolation was blissful. The only downside? The bizarre rules the old landlady, Mrs. Tegan, handed to me on a yellowed piece of paper when I moved in. Never leave food out overnight. Avoid looking directly into the mirrors between 2 o'clock and 3 a.m. Never, under any circumstance, open the wardrobe in the master bedroom. The first 2 rules I shrugged off. The third, however, was a tempting mystery, but the rent was cheap, and I wasn't about to risk eviction for mere curiosity. The house was normal enough until one winter night. As the wind howled outside, I was jolted awake by a faint whisper, like silk brushing against my ear.
Open! Open it!
Groggy and disoriented, I chalked it up to remnants of a dream. But the next night, the whispering was louder, clearer, and undeniably real.
Let me out.
I shot up, heart-pounding, trying to locate the source. My gaze settled on the ornate wardrobe across the room, its dark wooden surface reflecting the dim light of my nightstand. The gold-inlaid handle shone as if mocking my fear. After a few deep breaths, I decided it was the wind playing tricks on me, but the following nights proved me wrong. The voice became desperate, chilling.
Open this wretched prison. Set me free.
No longer able to bear it, I decided to spend a night at a hotel. But even there, away from the haunting wardrobe, I could hear the voice, more distraught than ever.
Why won't you help me?
I considered moving out, but financial constraints tied me to the cursed abode. I resolved to confront Mrs. Tegan the next morning. I found her tending to her rose garden. When I recounted my experience, her previously cheerful demeanor faded. She beckoned me inside her house, guiding me to a dust-filled study. She removed an old photo album from the shelf, revealing a black and white photograph of a stunningly beautiful woman.
This is Elysia, my great-aunt. She had the ability to project her voice, a kind of telepathy. She was obsessed with immortality and believed the wardrobe, made by a local witch, would be her salvation.
Apparently, Elysia believed that locking herself inside would trap her spirit forever, keeping her from death's grasp. The night she decided to test her theory, she was never seen again. Her voice continued to emanate from the wardrobe. Mrs. Tegan continued.
It's haunted every tenant since, but be wary. My family believes her intent isn't as innocent as it seems.
Her warnings notwithstanding, empathy for Elysia's trapped spirit overwhelmed me. That evening, with a sense of determination, I approached the wardrobe.
I'll free you, Elysia,
I whispered. The second my fingers touched the handle, an icy chill raced up my arm. Steeling myself, I slowly creaked open the door. Instead of clothes or old trinkets, an abyss of darkness met my gaze, its depth immeasurable. But I could see a faint, shimmering form at its center. A cacophony of voices, like 1,000 whispers, assaulted my ears. The room grew cold, the lights flickering, shadows dancing menacingly on the walls. Then, all at once, silence. The room returned to normal, but something was terribly wrong. The wardrobe, which was once an impenetrable dark, now glowed with an eerie light. And my reflection in the room's mirror was absent. I tried to scream, but no sound came. I ran to the door, but my hand passed right through the knob. Panic and realization hit me. I was trapped in the Ethereal Realm, imprisoned by the wardrobe. From its depths, Elysia emerged, her beauty intact but with a malevolence in her eyes. She sauntered to the mirror, admiring her reflection, her freedom evident.
Thank you.
She cooed, her voice dripping with faux gratitude.
I've waited so long for someone to take my place.
I watched, helpless, as Elysia left the room, leaving me trapped, a prisoner of my own empathy. Now it's my voice that beckons for freedom, hoping someone someday might listen. And as the nights drift by, my once compassionate whispers grow desperate and chilling.
open. Open it. Let me out.